Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shanghai.
Good morning guys, it's Alex again, and today we're going on a very big adventure. I'm currently in Düsseldorf, Germany. I'm gonna jump onto that Flixbus, go to Frankfurt, and then we're gonna take a 11-hour flight to Shanghai, China. It's my first time. I still cannot believe it. Ooh, I slept pretty good. We made it to Frankfurt airport with a slight delay because there was a lot of traffic on the streets, but yeah, now we're waiting for the shuttle bus to get me to Terminal 2. So business class looks amazing, but we're flying economy. I still cannot believe I'm flying to Shanghai. We have found our seat. It's pretty comfortable. Lots of leg room for economy. I'm super surprised. It looks really nice, smells amazing, cute music.
We are ready for departure. Please follow the seat belt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shanghai Pudong International Airport. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the signal sound.
Let's get into the city. So, first impression of the streets in Shanghai city. Pretty crazy. First of all, lots of electric cars, lots of brands, and yeah. Wow, first time seeing the buildings outside of the car. It looks so cool. This little pearl building, so exciting. We're walking to a 7-Eleven now, but first impressions really something else. Inside of the 7-Eleven, I am in shock. I see it in so many videos. It's my first time and it looks so cool. Like just the packaging of everything looks like just so tiny and cute. Look at this little milk and like all sorts of weird snacks. Like we just have like some chicken breast package. I don't even know where to look. Everything looks so fun and so interesting. I could spend here all day long. What is this? My favorite color is purple. Purple sweet potato. Wow. I need to buy everything and try everything. And here we have all sorts of chicken legs. I mean, in Europe, in Germany, we don't really eat them. So for me, it's like all sorts of flavors, all sorts of colors. Pretty cool. Oh. Guys, look at the cats. So everything here seems to be really cute. Like just cute. I don't know what else to say. Wow, we made it to a higher floor and this skyline really makes me excited. I'm in Shanghai, guys. I'm speechless. So loud and busy here, a lot of scooters. I'm gonna show you. We're walking to a crab noodle restaurant. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this soup. Time to try my soup. It's like Foodhall. Yeah. Wow, we are walking to the Bund. The views are insane. Nothing like I've ever seen before. Like a little bit like I was imagining. Totally a different world. When we were driving in, I was like, the surroundings like around the airport look pretty European, maybe even a bit familiar, but this, wow. Around the corner, the skyline opens up more and more, one building cooler than the other. So we have made it to the sightseeing stop. We're gonna jump on one of these red buses. Hopefully gonna see a little bit of the skyline. We're headed to the Yew Gardens. They're closed on Monday, but we want to explore around the area there. And generally, I feel like, where do we even begin? Like, lots to see when you Google Shanghai, things to do, lots of options. So we're gonna see what we can get into the first day. I'm honestly a bit tired. Like, I slept pretty good on the plane, but it should have been like 10 a.m. in Germany right now. We currently have almost 3 p.m. So different time zone. Going up. Wow, we have an AC. Amazing. Not for tall people. Enjoying the view, guys. Nice. Ooh, jumped off. Sun is shining and we have a lot of souvenirs here. Looks pretty cool. So we're at Loud and Busy Yew Garden Market. Lots of things to shop here. Pretty cool. It's definitely loud and busy. Just trying to figure out what we're gonna do, where we're gonna go. But it's a little bit how I imagine it. So first of all, it's super green, which I love. And Shanghai is one of the older cities. Oh, I guess we have scooters on the sidewalks. But Shanghai is one of the older cities. And you can really feel it. It wasn't built yesterday, you know. Some of the buildings look a bit run down, a bit older, which is pretty fun and cool. And on the other side, there's the Bund, very new build, like crazy architecture. And I personally really like the contrast and a little bit like the real history of a country, whereas there's many cities which have literally been built within the last decade. Wow, and this is starting to feel like China. I don't know, but these roofs, when I was younger, I used to watch Kung Fu Panda. I know this is super stereotypical, but I know he was playing on these roofs. He was jumping over these roofs. It's like, wow, this looks super crazy. Music everywhere, guys. I'm overwhelmed by everything. So many food options. I see like ice cream, a lot of pictures, a lot of colors. I obviously don't understand anything, but just like, I love menus with pictures. I don't know, but I like to see what I'm getting. It's also super easy for tourists to shop. So I do feel like a little bit this area is made to attract tourists. Like, it's like over the top Chinese, but it is cool. For a person who's the first time in China, in Asia generally, it's pretty cool to explore. I honestly don't know where to look. I especially personally really like the gold details. Like, I love gold jewelry. I have like gold on my fingertips, if you can see it. And especially like this, the top of the buildings. Gold everywhere. Pretty cute, pretty cute. So my brother just treated me to some very fancy jasmine tea, iced. Delicious, really, really nice. It has like a pomelo note. Amazing. Now we're just exploring the area now. As I said, not sure where to look, but this is a great refreshment. So here, tons of souvenirs, tons of food spots, chocolate museum we're walking past. Wow, what isn't here? Where have we landed? Wow. Very interesting. So we are at the entrance to the Yew Garden and I'm feeling in some Chinese movie. So many colors. I'm obsessed with these roofs. As I said, so many golden details. It looks really, really nice. We're walking on some sort of bridge right now. Cute. Oh, there's koi fish, guys! Wow, this is so cool. Guys, there's also turtles. So I mean, this is very obviously designed for tourists, but I'm hooked. You just have to watch out. So many people here. Yeah. And allegedly, if you walk this bridge, it brings happiness and good luck and wealth. I can always take that. Pretty cool. For me, as always, just too many people. I prefer like having the real experience. And here you just know, you know, it's made for tourists. The Yew Garden, you have to pay an entrance fee. But still, I wasn't expecting this. No, thank you. So, also I'm a bit surprised about all of the sellers here. I was expecting it to be a bit different, but quite some people trying to sell you like fake bags, fake watches. Now the plan is just to walk back to our hotel. Should be around 25 minutes, see a little bit more of the city, see how it feels, and then just arrive and chill a bit, maybe take a shower, you know, and then tonight we're gonna do a little river cruise. Also excited for that. And what I think is really cute, like it was just raining a little bit, everybody had their umbrella for rain, and now they actually keep using it against the sun. So I feel like people here are a little bit scared of the sun. I'm soaking it up, you know, it's scheduled to rain all week, so I'm super happy when it frees up a little bit and the clouds move away and we can enjoy a little bit the weather. And yeah, this street is full of emotions, like from every side. It's honestly a bit overwhelming. Worth checking out, Yew Gardens and Yew Garden Market area. And we are right by the Hangpu River, I hope that's how you pronounce it. And now you see even more, you see even a lot of our side, and it's pretty cool. Cool. I don't know what else to say. Pretty exciting. And you keep hearing this weird noise. I don't know if you hear it, but I think it's crickets. Like, it's super loud. You hear it now a bit more. It comes and goes in waves. Really not sure what it is, but it sounds like extremely big crickets. And yeah, I really like how there's on every single boat there's a Chinese flag. Overall, a lot of Chinese flags on this street. And yeah, a lot of funky glass buildings. You know, there's a Pearl Tower, but in front of it there's also a couple more ball-like buildings. Not really sure what they are. But yeah, I'm excited to also explore the other side. You know, it looks cool from this side, but I'm wondering, I see there's a cool mall. Would also love to maybe shop a bit in China. And yeah, the sun keeps coming out. So happy. Here we have the ferry. And here we have a super long promenade along the river. And I honestly wasn't expecting that. I thought there would be just a couple of viewpoints, but like you can see it reaches all around the area here, which I think is amazing. So many people here, everybody's enjoying the sunshine, everybody's enjoying the architecture. The Pearl Tower looking pretty cool. And so made it back into the hotel room. Well, for me it's just amazing. Let me show you a bit. The heart of this room is obviously the view. It's pretty cool. And I think the best part about this hotel is just the location. So obviously I don't know much about Shanghai yet. I don't know any of the districts. I don't know what's the best part. But here I feel like we have a pretty good location to reach many of the destinations. We were just at the promenade. We walked like 10 minutes over here. And Yew Garden is pretty close, and in general I feel like it's a very central location. Lots of things to explore. We have a 7-Eleven right around the corner, and it's just super cool. You can tell I'm super tired. I'm gonna get into the shower now. And if we're already at it, let me show you the toilet, guys. It looks like a spaceship. I've never seen anything like that before. You have all of the buttons you can play around with. Nice. So we freshened up a bit and now we're walking to the main shopping street here in the area, Nanjing Street, I believe. My brother is guiding me. Super excited. It's also slowly getting dark. We have a cruise plan, so excited to see a bit of a different side of Shanghai. And here, lots of people queuing for something. But it's good.
It's a Monday evening, you know, imagine the weekend.
Yeah, it's tons of people, so. Crown Plaza Hotel.
Red is a suggestion.
So definitely lots to see in Shanghai. First of all, the traffic you saw is a bit crazy. I was expecting everything to be super controlled, super perfect, and like everything I see is just so interesting to me. All of these tiny shops with the souvenirs. Obviously this is a very like touristy commercial shopping area, but it's still super cool to check out. You also have these pretty old buildings on the side. Look pretty cool. And yeah, I didn't even tell you I'm here with my brother on his...
What's up?
Yes. He's my tour guide for Shanghai. I'm super grateful. Alone, I would have been lost.
I'm the most grumpiest, least patient tour guide ever. Let's go, this is boring. Let's go to the good stuff.
Yeah, but he finds the good stuff for sure. And it's definitely really exciting. Super grateful to have him with me because you can get lost here pretty quickly. We just checked what's the biggest city here. And it's definitely up top. I don't know how many million, 24. And at this hour on this street, you really feel it.
On a Monday, right?
Wow, we made it onto the river cruise here in Shanghai. It was crazy, just thousands of people, what it feels like. Not the most pleasant experience, but the view definitely makes up for it. So it's a 50-minute cruise. After 25 minutes in one direction, we turned around and went the other way. As I said, I don't know where to look. Every building is unique in its own way. Super exciting. Wouldn't do it again. Wouldn't do it again. Way too loud, way too crowded. But for the first time in Shanghai, definitely a very unique perspective. And I would say a must-see. This was the boat. Wow guys, I cannot get enough of it. Yesterday was the first day here. Today is the second morning. And honestly, I don't know where to start. So much to explore, so much to see. But guys, this skyline, I don't know what to tell you. It just keeps popping up everywhere, just looking at it. It's so cool, and I'm here with my brother. I'm super grateful that he invited me on this trip. We also have to run to our taxi now. We have a couple of exciting plans today, so let me take you along. So we hopped into our drive. As always, I cannot get enough of the skyline. Yesterday we also were on a hop-on, hop-off bus for a little bit to make sure to check out yesterday's adventure. It was a busy day. So today I think we're gonna take it a bit slower. And so we jumped out of the car at Columbia Circle, and here, I mean, you hear the crickets are insanely loud. At first I thought it's like a machine or something, but turns out it's just crickets in the trees or some form of animal. It's really unusual to me, and this is also a thing that I really like. So driving through Shanghai, you see how much nature there is, you see all of the development, quite some older buildings, and Shanghai in general is quite old, and I wasn't expecting that, you know. I try before trips to not look up too many things because I want to get... It's dripping. I think it's starting to rain, but the sun is also shining, so where is my rainbow? Anyways, so I try not to look up too many things because I want to have a genuine first impression and not to have too many expectations, you know. Alright, so can you tell us a little bit more about Columbia Circle?
Fancy people. Yeah, you know, like people look a little bit different here than the city center. So I wanted to check this out. It's kind of like, it reminds me of a lot of places in China. They like to develop like new neighborhoods where they put like some fancy cafes up, and it feels like once it becomes more popular, people come out, take photos, very kind of like popular. But what I do like is like it's a little bit like funky almost. Yeah. Because it's like out of nowhere, you know. It's like a super residential district, and there's this old American country club that they transformed now into a bookstore. Definitely want to check that out. But that is the funny thing is there's so many nice cafes in the city center, but nobody really cares. But when they develop something out of nowhere, like some funky concept, there's always tons of people taking photos in front of it. So yeah, the social media life is real here. Like they have their own platforms and they're actually crazy busy. So that's where all this content ends up on Xianghou and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
My videos, your videos end up on Bilibili probably. Watch out. But yeah, check
Chinese media.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this must be the prettiest bookshop I've ever seen. Beautiful. Feels like a museum. You have all of these tiny little arcs with the lights. I love windows like this. Like if I have a apartment in the future, I would kill to have windows like this and a super cute cafe here. Wow, sun is coming out again. Definitely a very fun courtyard. So we just have been in the Tsutaya Bookshop. Super elegant. You've already seen it. It looks beautiful in my opinion. Unfortunately, mostly Chinese books, so I cannot really start anything with that. But here also like pretty cool like setups. What does it say? Your best way to nature. And I mean, you can hear it again. The crickets or insects are going insane. We have a little sport lab here or something, and it continues. So I feel like here, if you're bored, you can spend quite some time. We definitely wasn't expecting this in the heart of Shanghai. Super fun. I see a lot of models taking pictures here, and I mean, I know why. So if you're looking for something fun to do in Shanghai, definitely a cool thing. Wow, wow, wow! We found a pool.
Yeah, like an old pool. Wow. Yeah, I'd like to go for a dip right now.
Yeah.
And it's very old school deep. You could jump from here down there.
Cool. It's
Old
being cleaned right
pools
now.
are the best.
So in my opinion, this is a super fun place. So you have this courtyard, and inside of one of the buildings you have a pool. Super old school. I love the mosaic on the side. It just looks like it has character, it has charm. Super beautiful, not like the boring modern pools. And what's cool in my opinion is like you see all of the residential buildings around it, and it's pretty fun. Just somebody decided to upcycle this area and to make it usable again, and it's super popular, you know, and you have many different cafes and restaurants here, so definitely something for everybody. Here we are in a Thai bistro, just walking through. I would be super down for a coffee, and just everything has like this pool tile style. Wow. And here overall super beautiful decoration, lots of flowers, wooden details. It's really made with love for sure. Lots of character. I think there's a French bistro, pescador, Spanish probably. Lots of options. So guys, we have made it to the museum. Super interesting. There's an exhibition about building Shanghai. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna make sure to take a couple of videos for you so you can also see how it looks. But I'm gonna try and learn as much as possible, and it's super interesting because Shanghai is a legendary city, and especially in comparison to some other cities in China which have literally been built in the last 10 years maybe. But what I really enjoy is the mix of media types. So we have oil on canvas, we have video on the screens. Oh, now it turned black. And we also have some models, a lot of maps and plans. So it's definitely a very interesting museum, something for everybody. And generally I'm really interested in the speed of China's growth. So here you have a picture from 1992 of Shanghai. You see it's already pretty well developed compared to many other areas in China. And then here you have 2008, the Pearl Tower, and then just now it's a pedestrian shopping street, which we have been earlier today. And it's just so interesting in general. Also, you see a lot of the Soviet influences. Driving here actually through the car, I saw many buildings where I was like, huh, this could be from this and this post-Soviet country. You know, my parents grew up in the Soviet Union, so I have a lot of pictures from them in that time, and you just see the Soviet influence on China, and also like a lot of communism style buildings, and maybe also a little bit in the mentality. I'm not sure about that yet, but it's really interesting to see the changes and the growth in Shanghai. And as a person who's the first time in Shanghai, I think this museum exhibition is an amazing thing to get to see more of Shanghai without moving a lot. So I saw a lot of cool buildings like greenhouses also a little bit outside of the city. It's a great impression of overall Shanghai, so definitely a big recommendation from my side. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of museums This often gets a bit boring and repetitive, but wow, this was pretty cool. And here we're like 40 minutes away from the Bund. I think it's called the Bund. So the Bund is back there. That's also where our hotel is. There you can see the Pearl Tower, tiny. Yeah, I would have never gone into this area if I were just staying in Shanghai by myself. So super grateful that my brother got me into here. And now it's funny, like we're a bit off from the city, but also here like super developed sky rises also back there. Pretty cool. And yeah, this museum experience was very cool. Now we're gonna walk along the West Bund promenade, and it looks really cute. You can also go down here, I guess. Not sure if it's allowed, but it looks pretty nice, guys. Wow, look at the dragonflies. I used to catch them as a kid. It was a rarity.
Yeah, I've never seen that many at once.
Me neither.
You know, I was super good at catching dragonflies as a kid. I always was channeling my chi. I was pulling up to them real slow and I grabbed them by the tail.
Wow, sensei.
So I was just telling Alex, the way it looks here, this is kind of like how other big cities in China look. For example, Shenzhen. Because in Shanghai, in the center, I was telling her all the time, because I was here first time I was in China, and then I went to cities like Shenzhen, Guangzhou, random cities like Fuzhou, like nobody knows about. And then I come back now to Shanghai for the first time, and I'm like, wow, this is like really old school for Chinese kind of like dimensions, because most of the new cities look like that. Like new pavement, new buildings, trees are like perfectly aligned, which I think that's what makes Shanghai interesting, is like much more historical, much more a little bit, you see different times. But this is most of China. Of course, there's also like villages, but honestly, it's crazy how much they build. Yeah. West Bund. Bund. The lady told me Bund.
Yeah, and to me this is like a super interesting area. Lots of funky plants, palms, colors, some statues. Really fun. Definitely different from other parts in Shanghai. I love Lego. If you watch my apartment tour, you see we have little pieces here and there. This is a huge Lego store. Wow, I'm in paradise. This looks so fun. Let's walk over. Here I also have a little Lego cart in the shape of a Lego brick. So unexpected, so fun. Let me show you the building. Probably not gonna go inside, to be honest. Have a little bit different priorities. But wow, this building, maybe it's even a museum, not sure, but it looks pretty fun. And also there's a pretty long queue. Put the world in play mode. Super cute. And I guess I found something German after all. Paulaner Wirtshaus. To me it's always so funny when I see German stuff outside of Germany. I would say it looks pretty high quality.
Seriously, this might be the most neatest German place globally speaking. Somebody's putting in the effort. They dressed up the waitress. But no, I gotta be honest, with most beer, like Kneipen, whatever, beer houses, beer gardens, the condition of the furniture is just, you know, it's authentic. It's old, it's falling apart. Here, you have the same kind of furniture, but brand new, you know? Yeah. Everything is so neat. It's,
the ideal of Germany.
The German future.
Yeah.
In China.
Yeah.
Like, this looks like the heart of a city, you know? Like business district.
And also the McDonald's on the other side of the road. They just want to make it look pretty. Like all of the tiny statues. It just looks cute. It looks inviting, you know. Sometimes I feel like restaurants and other parts of the world just don't put in the effort. And you're just like, the eye. It's eye-catching and you're like, huh, should I maybe go there? So just checked out the fancy McDonald's here in the area. Pretty fun. And now we're sitting at their marketing campaign outside waiting for our taxi. Very fun day, super fun. West Bund area. Yeah, so decided to walk around a little bit into the metro, and wow, this area is definitely pretty impressive. Super polished, like perfect little green spaces. Really cool. Turns out we were at the headquarters. First time in a public metro station. I've already seen some roads and metro in the airport, super cool. We have the app Alipay, super great advice from my side. Like, it's just easier to get around. We decided not to figure out these little machines. We just got the metro ticket on Alipay, super great. And now we're waiting for the metro. We got out, it's already dark. I mean, it started to get really dark. It's only 7 p.m. so sunsets here are super early. I'm not used to that. And yeah, the area here looks pretty cool. So we're again closer to the Bund, moved away from the West Bund, and pretty cool. I love the trees, little lights. Overall, like everything is super tidy, nice, little neat bushes. Just pleasant to the eye. And we're currently walking to the DJI store to pick myself a present. And now I'm starting to think the Chinese people love to shop. Like, we're basically just in a open shopping mall, walk around area by the West Bund, and now here we have pretty expensive stores. We have like a Hoka running shoe, UGG, Lululemon, a couple of other brands that I recognize that are on the pricier side. And this looks very beautiful. And just their marketing is top tier. Sometimes maybe a little bit over the top, but it catches the eye, you know? Yeah. So I definitely am not a big fan of UGG, but this shoe definitely, you look at it and you're like, maybe I should check out the store. So they definitely know what they're doing. And overall this area is pretty cool. We're almost at the DJI store. I mean, look at this. Crazy monkey, fun. So obviously it's cool to buy DJI products at the source, which is China. Just check comparison to Europe, you save a couple hundreds depending on what you buy. So we're checking, would love to get a tax-free receipt. So we're gonna check if that's possible. But wow, they have some things I've never seen. Just if you're interested in like camera gear, pretty fun to check out. Trying to figure out tax refund requirements.
The translation seems to be a little bit off. Pokemon. Something about Pokemon, I don't know. She's like, I don't want to be. She's even falling. Poor baby. I'm sorry.
What?
She hit herself in the back.
I'm very happy though.
Yeah.
And so almost an hour later, bought myself some goods. We have our tax refund forms. Hope it works. First time I'm applying for it. Actually completely forgot about it. Fortunately my brother reminded me of it and it's super great. I realized I have a little bit of a sunburn, so even though it's cloudy, keep in mind it's still sunny in Shanghai. Yeah, I got myself a mic and a camera. I love the bag. I feel like a cool lady now. Super beautiful area. All the trees are lit up also all the way back. Very pretty. So first stop this morning is this local market. I'm not sure about the name and how you pronounce it, but it's super cute. We're gonna get some of our produce here and then we're gonna cook something with a chef. Really excited about that. Well, first impression, super cool. Wow, we have lots of different fruits. On this side, mostly vegetables. I think everything I see is pretty known to me, but just super cute ladies. Oh, a flower shop in the back. Beautiful. I found a fun fish selection. So we have, well, crazy. We have like crabs, we have like cut open fish. Everything super fresh. Lots of choices, mussels. Wow, this is super cool. And here, wow, guys, I am in shock. I haven't really been to a supermarket yet in this country, just like a 7-Eleven, and here we have so many different fruits and like different tomatoes, like these fancy grapes. Super nice. Okay guys, I found some things I have never tried before, and to me that's always so exciting. So first of all, there is the little mangosteen. I've heard a lot about it. Would love to try it. We're gonna buy one a little bit later. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit what the options here are. Everything looks very different. Like even the peaches look like non-European, you know. We have a durian, which I know is stinky. Many people talk about it. We have lots of apples that look like peaches and tomatoes. Maybe that's a peach. It feels like a peach, like the texture. This feels like an apple though, but it looks like a tomato. If you're Chinese, if you're from this region, if you know what type of fruits these are, please correct me. I might be super wrong. We have super nice and fancy grapes. I don't want to pick up everything here. I'm gonna buy it later. Wow, just so many amazing colorful fruits. Let's check out the next aisle. And just the people here, everybody's smiling. A lot of locals also shopping here. Wow, we have like little tiger. What is this? It looks beautiful though. I think this I also saw in big back there. My eyes don't know where to go. I just want to buy everything. I want to try everything. It's so colorful, so beautiful. And just the area here overall, very old school. Super cute lights. A lot of like fun little designs and just wow, I'm very happy that I wandered into this corner of Shanghai. Here we are walking alongst the market. Beautiful windows. It looks super inviting in my opinion. Just like this huge green, you know, you can look inside, a lot of light coming inside. And generally the street is really beautiful. We have a lot of like gelato shops from what I see. Beautiful trees, everything lined up. Yeah, also here a couple of low buildings, which I think is very interesting for China. I'm used to like these super high buildings. As I said, the street just looks really cool. I see a couple of maybe clothing store or like concept stores. And everything looks really fun on here. We talked about the prices on the market and apparently it's super fair prices. They even encourage us to negotiate. My brother got full bags of fruits and veggies and we're stepping into a famous gelato, thank you, gelato spot. And I hope to get some sorbet. We have like matcha sorbet, they talk a lot about yuzu sorbet. Let's see what we can get. So what's your favorite? I see a lot of matcha. Yuzu, okay. That's the best?
That's my favorite.
What? Soy sauce?
Oh, yeah, you want to try?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yeah. It's quite Oriental flavor.
Yeah, is it like salty or like?
Not really salty, but I think at the end, you can taste the
soy sauce ice cream. Yeah. Wow. And you got black sesame, a very funky taste here. And ni hao. And yuzu. Two. One scoop?
One scoop.
Wow. 谢谢。
The ice cream is on me.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very nice of you. Oh, that's expensive.
Not bad.
It's pricey.
Is it good?
Super. Ooh. I told you I'm gonna drip. Super fresh.
I bought her an ice cream yesterday. It was an accident.
Oh, really?
All over my shirt.
Oh, okay.
So we just had a super fun drive to our location, talked a lot about Shanghai and China in general, listened to some fun music, so unfortunately I probably cannot use the footage. And so we're just walking around here a little bit. I'm really enjoying the neighborhood. Feels a bit different. As always, I have no idea where I am. I don't have a general understanding of the city, but it seems very residential. Beautiful trees, pretty cool buildings. So we're just walking around a lot, and Danny has a lot of interesting conversations about like all sorts of things like food, drinks, the areas, and here is definitely a very different area. I mean, where our hotel is super close to the Bund.
They just finished this one.
Oh wow!
You used last week. It was full of this construction.
So it's freshly built or renovated?
You renovated.
Ah, okay.
Maintenance.
Mm.
It's the thing that the government used.
Yeah, look old but cool. So we're getting a tour of one of the local houses here. I mean, you saw just the area that we passed. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest, but this is beautiful. You have like a big garden, courtyard, back thing, beautiful terrace, super beautiful roofs. I'm being a bit quiet because I don't want to disturb the other people. Wow, pretty cool Shanghai. Definitely something most tourists wouldn't see. So again, super grateful to be here with my brother. Really cool. Yeah, so really cool. and especially to really feel how the locals live. Wow, so we're staying in a hotel, but this would be also fun. And down here, the kitchen, people are cooking. No present. Yeah, okay.
Just so you're impressive. You're even better than your brother. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of good stuff to try. So we have wonton soup, we have wonton dry without the soup, with a little sauce, and mini dumpling soup. Let's try.
Red noodles are coming with soup.
And the noodles really cooked in a Shanghai traditional way. He will boil the fat.
Just had the spring onion noodles, 10 out of 10, super comforting, simple but it's hard to make.
The first one is from Hangzhou, and it's called Nanjing, if you ever heard of it.
Wow, very strong. Oh, we're back outside. I mean, as always, crickets are being super loud, and they gave me like cooling patches to try. Pretty silly. So I know like hot pockets, which you use when it's super cold to warm up for the hands. This is like a gel you put on your skin, and I guess it's cooling. It's fun. It's a bit weird, but it's fun. We are walking here in the Suzhou Creek area, I believe. Weather is beautiful, super warm but sunny, a little bit of clouds, amazing mix. And yeah, it's like a residential area, but it's super fun. You have like bike lanes. You walk around the Suzhou River, and the name of that actually comes from the fact like it starts at the sea here in Shanghai, and then it leads to the city of Suzhou. So that's the reason for the name. I think it's pretty cute, like the river leads into the city. And yeah, great skyline also from here, and just so cozy to walk around. You have some office buildings. I know there's a big mall back there, maybe we'll come back for that. But it's just so fun to walk around. It's so beautifully groomed, like a lot of pretty bushes, like pretty cute. As I said, always some gold details here and there. I think it's really nice, and I see some cool paintings on the walls. Like it's really made with love, a little bit of charm. It's really so people enjoy to spend their free time here. I think that's really missing in some parts of the world. And maybe sometimes it's very like modern and gray and white. This is just so cute. Look at it. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Pretty cool. Just one building cooler than the other. Of course, skyscrapers are cool, but I think this has a lot of charm, you know? Didn't expect this in Shanghai. What very beautiful park area here. Wow, pretty cool building. Lovely area. Oh, we're just there on the other side where you saw the gate. Super cozy. I love this. Just so grateful for the sunshine today, guys. Just soaking it all in. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh.
Lion King.
Oh, look at the Balance Pro. Wow. Oh, and now we are at the cafe with a very beautiful skyline. I feel like in Shanghai, no matter where you walk around, you always get to see such unique perspectives, and it never gets boring. So we got a little pineapple iced Americano. First time for me. I generally really like iced Americano, but this is really surprising mix. A little bit the bitterness of the Americano and the sweetness of the pineapple. I love it, and with this view, just sitting here is so exciting. Today was a very turbulent day in a sense, a lot of like new people, a lot of shooting content for my brother, but it was super fun. I mean, you saw a little bit of everything, a little bit of food experience, a little bit of cultural talk. It was pretty fun. Now we will see what we're gonna do. I actually slept not that much. Oh, I see somebody is flying up a wall. I see somebody is flying a drone. I bet the shots are gonna look amazing. And the ball, I'm so wow. Look at the plane up there as well. You see it right above the clouds? Wow, That's beautiful. And I feel like the more you walk, the more buildings you see. Here the bridge is full with models, with cameras. I don't even know where to look. All of the models decided to come here. I mean, I understand why. Beautiful view, but crazy. I've never seen so many camera people in one place. That's a lot of people. Wow, busy, busy streets. Walking back to the hotel. Oh, after a short break in the hotel, we made it out again. Wanted to catch the sunset, and I guess many people had the same idea. Look at him. This is crazy. Where are they all coming from? Guess that's the best we can do. We push them further. For this one intersection, I see at least 16 policemen, 4 per side. We are getting a snack, some skewers, not sure what the meat is, but it looks pretty good. Always, I love an open kitchen. You see how they're cooking it. It looks pretty good. Hi, it's yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, he was facing the wrong way, but we got him in the video. And they're cooking our skewers. Alright, so we're at the restaurant right now, ordering some food, and I'm just looking through the menu. I found rice topped with cola chicken. What's cola chicken? But looks super good. Excited, hungry, long day. This looks amazing. Wow, wow, wow. First of all, I'm getting better at my chopstick skills. Second of all, in the middle of my soup, a little egg. I'm happy. So it's my 4th day, I believe. We already had many adventures here, and today we're going a little bit outside of the city to some historical park. Super excited to see what it's gonna be. And generally throughout the videos, always new adventures pop up, always some sort of new area. So make sure to stick around and find out what Shanghai is about today. So we're about to enter the East Nanjing Road station, the metro basically, to go to our special place today. Yo! We made it in!
Show them the metro goodness. Yeah!
And so we're approaching our destination. The city starts to look very different. Way less skyscrapers.
It's a lot of skyscrapers, it's just that they are only like 15-20 floors instead of 80. So it looks low, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks low. Building more and more.
One thousand skyscrapers, not enough.
Exit is the Nanjing station, pretty far off the city, so it was like a 15-minute metro ride. And we have to take a taxi to get to the garden. It turns out it's a 1 hour, 20-minute walk, a bit ambitious. So we just ordered via A-Map, I believe. You can also order taxi on Alipay, like overall. Our guy's already here, amazing. $2?
Yep.
$2 for a 10-minute route. We just entered the area, super hot, but already a cool map.
Here's where we're going.
Cool. Lots of things to explore. I found a kitty!
Yo!
Yo, oh, it ran away. It's hiding. Such a baby.
Cute.
Kitten. Cool, but also on the other side, pretty cool buildings. I really like the style. Super windy, so don't mind my hair. Ooh. But beautiful bridges, super cute trees. Wow, this looks really beautiful. Sunflowers, unexpected. Little sunflower field, beautiful gates. Really love that style. And as always, everybody is hiding from the sun with their little umbrellas. Well, I'm enjoying it. It's cloudy again, but it comes up every now and then. So here we have a pretty beautiful gate. I feel like it's starting to rain.
Yep, it is.
Oh, I guess it's time to hop into the museum. Beautiful walls here. Overall, this area is really beautiful. A lot of nature, a lot of golden details, and rain. I guess you have a lot of floating buildings. Oh, umbrella got flipped around. Really cool. Which one is ours? This entire area should be open for a couple more hours, but as you see, no entrance here. Guess we can walk around a little bit, but just to explore is already fun, even if you don't walk in anymore.
Anyway. Woo! Flooded buildings!
Flooded buildings. Yeah, just to explore outside, it's super cool. Can snap some pictures. Just in general, this area is so cute. Especially these gates make me feel like I'm in a Kung Fu Panda movie. Loved it as a kid, watched every single one multiple times. So cool. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Look at it. Some more lanterns back there. Ooh, there are some people walking in somewhere.
Huh? Yeah.
What is this? Ah, there's a bookstore again. Yuyuan Books. I feel like they have really fancy bookstores in Shanghai. So we got our tickets to go into one of the museums. It was 30 yuan, which is equivalent to $4. And just the area here is beautiful. On the one side, very minimalistic, like these brown houses. On the other side, like beautiful Chinese, like temple style. As I said, I keep feeling like I'm in Kung Fu Panda. Super cool. You also have the sounds of the bells. Wow, this is beautiful. I really wasn't expecting that when he told me we're going to some museum outside of the city. I was like, what is this gonna be? But it looks beautiful. Look at this. This is so beautiful. A super cute shop. Beautiful views outside the window. Ni hao. And for me, it's always just so cool. You hold up a QR code, they scan it, and you're good to go. Let's try it. We got my ice cream, and it looks a little bit like that building over there. Super cute. It's good. Strawberry. Oh, I'm still eating my ice cream, but on every side of this thing, something beautiful. Bridges, really nice. Just walked in, and this is beautiful. Look at this. That's really cool. So I really like the roof of this building. It's beautiful. And on the side, the water is at our level right now, but we are going down. So we're officially under the level of the water. So that's pretty fun. And this is one of the museums here. So we're not going to check out every museum, but at first I felt a bit silly. I thought all of these people were real when I first looked inside, but no. It's an exhibition. You have a lot of people at the archaeological site, and it looks really cool. Also the outfits, like classical Chinese, you know, these button-ups, I like them a lot with the cool little button here. And I feel like pretty much everything is on Chinese.
It's crazy, they look very real, right?
I thought they were real, yeah.
Maybe they are real. Any moment they're gonna start moving.
Jump scare. Definitely wasn't expecting this.
6 meters underwater.
Oh wow.
The lost ancient seaside of Shanghai.
Wow. So everything looks really cool, but I'm a bit disappointed. So I already mentioned everything is in Chinese. Like a couple of English signs would have been cool, so I just know what I'm looking at. I don't know, some mummies? Is that what you call them? Mummies?
Museum in Guangfulin Cultural Relics Park, 30 kilometers of Shanghai. We got to know that very well. So basically, I just started to fully realize we're right now underwater. This unique design symbolizes ancient civilization emerging from river history. It's an immersive dry museum. It's not that dry, it's pretty nice. That visitors explore from below water level without diving. Well, that would be complicated. The exhibition route includes walkways, 3 to 9 meter underwater, accessed via entry tunnels, allowing visitors to view relics through water-filled corridors. I'm still not sure what is like. Where are the pieces that they have found? Obviously, this is not something they have found, that's recreated. But nonetheless, it tells the history, which is super dope, super cool. Very cool concept.
Really cool. Wow. And the music also adds a great vibe to it. So this is actually getting pretty exciting. It seems like we're walking through time and now it's already a bit closer to present. And I just love all of these lanterns and lights. And yeah, super cool illustration. Like, feels like we're traveling through time, and for somebody who's first time in China, this is definitely really exciting to see. Wow, this is so beautiful. The golden details, the bells. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know what else to say.
Imagine, guys. Or maybe some people watch like they don't know what I'm doing, but like Alex wanted to go to Asia for so long, and I'm just thinking my way into her brain. Once you've seen a couple of these temples, you're like, oh, nice, another temple. This is like your first temple you see in Asia. Okay, celebration.
Woo. Now it's really beautiful. And I generally prefer places like that. You know, museums are cool and everything, but here, I just stand here and I think, wow, a couple of thousand years ago, a girl was also standing here, and it just reminds you like how much has happened before, how much will happen after, and also the same like in different countries that I went to, where there's like a historical place. It's really cool to remember and think about that, and also here like walking around. Like the world how we know it is basically just the last couple of hundred of years. Before there was all of these different empires and dynasties. It's just so cool. We have like little elephant statues, and the entrance into that temple also looks beautiful. I really recommend, you know, even if you're not into museums, even if you're not into history, even, you know, if it's an hour outside of the city, it's really worth it. And I'm just so excited to learn about the history. You know, it's my first time in China, first time in Asia. So much more that I can learn. And generally, I really want to be very well educated on how the world as we know it today has been built. And this is a great place to be. Oh, and now we're walking on these bridges, and it's just so cool. The water here, the entire atmosphere. Sun is shining. It rained for a little bit before, you remember? Oh, almost fell down the stairs. Have to watch where you're going. Ooh, China flag. But yeah, and now the sun is shining. Gotta be grateful. Super amazing experience. And in China, they're always building something. This is 1 hour outside of Shanghai. Got off at Xintiandi Temple. And we got myself some coconut water to get the electrolytes back in. Super nice.
From Thailand.
Yes, my brother got it for me. Straight import from Thailand, but it does taste really good. Excited to go there myself and get it for the local price. And here we are walking in the area. Looks super beautiful. Looks very similar to the area we were yesterday with the DJI store. I think it was Xintiandi or something like that.
For a moment, I actually thought we are there.
Yeah.
Neighborhood. But it's like 30-minute walk from here, and it looks so similar. It means it just keeps going like this.
Yeah, it looks amazing. A lot of fancy brands are here. You know, they have a big market here, but also the street. Beautiful lights, some music. Let's walk to the temple. I'm really excited. Wow, what is that? That looks really nice. Wow, and the temple looks really impressive. You have like these huge lions. It looks just so beautiful with the golden details, and around it like huge skyscrapers. So also like the contrast, you have this gold shining top and behind it the skyscrapers. And another reason why we wanted to check out this neighborhood is when we were in an exhibition yesterday about building Shanghai. Make sure to check out that other video. We saw a pretty interesting Soviet building, and you know, my roots are in Eastern Europe and been to many post-Soviet countries, and it's always interesting to see. We'll check it out now. And also that's generally like my impression and feeling of China. A lot of like Soviet style buildings, also the people in some way a little bit similar, and I see on this street there's like a lot of concept stores. There's like coffee, but also bikes inside, some vinyl, some books, so definitely multifunctional area. So it looks pretty cool. And wow, this looks beautiful. Really fun little restaurants. Everything looks really cozy, and oh, especially this is such a cool style. We have made it to our little Soviet building. I mean, it's not so little, but we have so many skyscrapers around it, and this huge plaza with this very different style. Pretty interesting. In the heart of Shanghai, pretty cool to see. And I think this is the first gas station that I see. A pretty interesting, huge city. I don't really see many of them. You see most cars are electric. Actually, yesterday we found out that the plates tell a lot about the car. So green plate is electric, you know, probably green and so on. Blue is gas. And then we have white for the police and black for something, politicians or something. So 4 colors of plates. And I would say here you see mostly green. Where we were back at the historical site, you could see a bit more blue. And yeah, especially like imported cars obviously are blue, but a lot of electric brands that I don't know, and it's pretty cool. And here's the gas station. Rarity in Shanghai. So we first walked inside a food court, 4 floors, just food. You see, I'm super tired, but we wanted to check it out today because we will actually be switching the area tomorrow. So want to get in as much as we can. And on this floor, just so many colors, like sweets and like cakes, chocolates. Not really interested in that right now, so let's maybe go 1 floor higher, but the smell is delicious. My brother finding himself some friends. Really beautiful and colorful. Looks very nice. I caught you saying hi to the gentleman.
Nice.
So I think during the day it's super packed, super many cool choices, like all sorts of things, like little wonton soup, little rice, whichever you want you can find here. But now the vibes are a bit low. I feel like many places are already closing up, many dark shops, but it was fun to see. Never been to a mall with 3 floors of food, so that's fun. Looks fun. I still need a magnet. Huh? I still need a magnet. Oh, magnets. Let's check it out. We're getting a magnet. He negotiated down from 25 down to 20. Yeah, the packaged one. Ta-da. Thank you. This is my little magnet from Shanghai. Gonna be hanging on my fridge. I think it's just something so cute about it. You see all of your achievements. And it's purple. I love purple. Remember that. Wow. This view is just breathtaking, but it is a pretty gray and cloudy and windy day, as you see. So we checked into the W in the Bund area. It's a super unique and beautiful hotel. I'm traveling with my brother and I'm just so grateful to be at a place like that, to have an opportunity like this and to experience it. And I want to share my experience with you so you know what to expect and what maybe to work hard for and to look forward to. Let's check out what the W is all about. The room. Let me show you. So. Wow. As I said, very fun and colorful. this view. You have mirrors all over. Wow, how lucky am I? Look at this. I could just sit here all day and watch the boats pass by. So it has gotten dark and I'm like a little kid. This looks so beautiful. We have perfect view on the crazy light show. Wow. Wow, even here everything is lit up. And so we have made it to our dinner location. Wow, my muscles are looking good. But yeah, it's the Chinese restaurant here at the W. Super excited. We have a whole menu, don't even have to think about it. They're just gonna bring one thing after the other. Super excited. And again, here the view. Wow. There's still the light show going on. And this restaurant also looks really, really beautiful. I'm excited to see and to taste what they prepare today.
Wow.
Crazy? I'm scared. Which order did you eat?
There you go. You had it. Oop. Halajets. Oh, fancy halajets.
Fishy. Super nice though. I like it.
Well, it's like fine dining here. At least,
Really good fish. I've never had stuff like that before.
I'm not sure if this is like fine dining. It's more like a menu to test. So,
oh, this is so soft.
yeah, this one's a bit tricky. Sweet. That's it. That's the whole dinner. That was the main course, and that's dessert. Yeah, throw it in together.
It's fizzling.
Yeah.
Wow, that was the starter, and that was a whole experience for me. Okay, so the last dish was pretty cool. It was like some green thingies with shrimp, really delicious. And now they brought a pigeon. Really exciting. First time. I'm generally super open with trying new things. Some things maybe a bit hesitant, but the pigeon, let's see. The pigeon is eaten. It was a pretty interesting taste, actually a bit like duck, I think. Yeah, but I guess also my brother already said they have a little pigeon crisis. They're annoying everybody, so they found a solution for that problem. Cantonese grilled pork. Still fizzling.
Oh, sick. Remember when we were kids, we were eating like caviar, which is from the female fish, and then you eat the white stuff from the male fish. It's coconut. Nice, huh?
The fish. So nice. So just chilled a little bit at the pool with this amazing view. Make sure to check out my Instagram. There's gonna be a couple more pictures and videos there. But wow, that was magical. I'm currently at my hotel, but we want to get on the other side of the river and explore a little bit the Pudong area, the business area. Not sure what's gonna be back there, so join me on today's adventure. We just walked out of the metro station and this is a pretty cool view. Actually, the Shanghai Tower just cleared up the entire morning. It was covered by thick clouds. Wow.
Such a cool building, I love it.
Every day, different perspective.
And it has the tallest hotel in Shanghai in there, and I want to stay there sometime soon.
Yeah, Jay is watching this. Very nice.
Oh, it sucks. We got off way too early.
We're getting the steps in.
Yeah. Pudong is this business district. So especially on the weekends, the actual district is empty. Back there, it's shopping. There should be a lot of people.
Yeah.
But here, nothing going on, especially on the weekend.
Third tallest building in the world. Crazy. Ooh, we are approaching the Pearl. Today it feels like a sauna, so definitely a good workout, but it looks pretty cool. I'm excited to stand right underneath it. Like, infrastructure like that is just really, really impressive. Just walk
That's
around.
what we see from our window.
Yeah, our window view is pretty insane. But here, like, I don't feel like they have any similar buildings. Like, every building has some twist or some turn that makes it unique. Some, of course, are a bit more older, like old school style. Some are more new, but everything is different. Wow, this looks so cool. Totally different perspective.
We go on the bridge, then it's gonna look real cool.
Yo, wow. Here again, quite many people, but it looks so cool. We see also all of the tiny globes along the Hangpu River, I believe. And like on every side, it just looks so exciting. Wow, like I feel like, of course, it's cool to see it out of the hotel room, but it's also so cool to stand right underneath it. We're not quite there, but it looks so exciting. Many people here, everybody's taking pictures, everybody looks happy. Wow, this is so fun. And here you see lots of malls on every side, lots of people as well. Wow, it's really fun. I still have to do some shopping for the fam, have to pick up some fun drinks, some fun snacks, and yeah, everything is really cool. But I feel like the weather, just humid sauna, but I'm still trying to enjoy it, and it's just so fun. Like, I feel like you kind of underestimate the size of it, but the closer you come, the bigger it looks.
No, 30. I take it back.
30 years old.
That's my guess, 30. My guess is 1996. 1994.
Expert.
Makes sense. Yeah, one of the first buildings. I was just thinking it's kind of like similar to, for example, like Dubai, many big cities. They build one iconic building and then they want to plan everything around it, kind of like have already something that is going to generate the buzz, generate the attention, drive up the value of the neighborhood. And the thing is, from what I understand, is there's no purpose to this tower other than a viewpoint, a restaurant, and just wah-wah-wee-wah. That's like the purpose of it. I mean, theoretically a TV tower, I guess, but I'm sure different parts of the world they would have done it much more economically. So, piece of art.
Yo. It would for sure be fun to stand right underneath it, but like looking at the masses of the people, not sure. And also my brother said that mall back there is pretty old, but wow, it's so fun. But I generally feel like the skyline is more fun when you see everything in one. And now we're gonna probably walk to the Shanghai Tower and check out a bit newer mall over there. Yeah? You wanna go to the circle now? No, it's fine. Look at all the people. It's crazy. It's fine. I saw it. I feel my mission is completed. I feel fulfilled. Now we can go to the Shanghai Tower. Oh, we made it inside of the mall. Finally, the option to cool down a bit. I feel like I'm fresh out of the sauna. And here are actually many luxury brands like Dior, Jimmy Choo, Fendi. Like I wasn't expecting that. Balenciaga, I see. Like, everything you can imagine is in this mall. Like it's a little fancy mall. Burberry. I keep seeing names popping up left and right. Louis Vuitton on the bottom. And it's actually pretty fun design stores. I just wasn't expecting that there's such a huge market for it here. But I feel like these companies are making pretty good money with the Chinese. Accidentally walking out here at the Pearl Tower. A bit less busy, still a very cool view. Thank you. Wow. Back in the sauna. So we have made it into a supermarket. This one actually looks pretty fancy. Lots of options. I'm just interested in the drinks real quick. I saw some here. $8 peaches. And our drink.
Speak Chinese.
Oh, it's for sure a very fancy city super. Like you just see very expensive things, lots of meat, seafood, but it's interesting to check out. So conclusion for this area, just not much to do in Pudong, and here you have a bunch of malls and malls and malls. So for shopping, for sure good. And cool viewpoints. Here we are at the Shanghai Circle, just a pretty cute roundabout with a viewpoint bridge, and from here we even see our hotel. It's pretty fun. But yeah, getting here is like 3 metro stops, 3 metro stations. Ooh, like this weather is not good for me. Ooh, and so we have made it up to on top of the Shanghai Circle. On the right, you have the huge Shanghai Tower. On the left, you have the Oriental Pearl Tower. It's just so cool. Lots of people here, of course. But I'm happy we made it out here. We weren't sure if we wanted to go into this area because, as you saw, there's not much to do here. But just seeing it from this perspective and also seeing our hotel on the other side of the water is pretty fun. And yeah, Shanghai from all sides. West Bund, the Bund, Pudong, everywhere. It looks so exciting. Definitely worth exploring. The weather is just really hitting hard. Like, you know, I've been to countries with like 40 degrees, but dry, so that's nice. Here we have currently 30 degrees, but super humid. Whew. I have to get used to that, I think. And I just realized, I mean, my brother kept telling me that the buildings are huge, but now I actually see like the W building, that's a 40-floor mega skyscraper, and it looks so tiny and so thin. It just really puts everything else here in perspective. And yeah, I'm really impressed by China. First time seeing a flower shop like that. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And generally on every station you have like drinks, like vending machines, everything super cool, super nice.
Thank you.
Thanks. So we are in front of a pretty interesting market here in the metro station in the Pudong area. Read about it, supposed to have quite some choices, just wanted to explore a bit. So just exploring, pretty interesting, have lots of super dry, and actually the backpacks look really cool, like a lot of like water resistant materials. Just want to look around a bit, maybe even glasses here. Ni hao. Just check out what they have, and I really enjoy it. It's quiet. Like usually I was expecting like market full of people, everybody fighting for the prices. That's how I usually know them, but here everything's super chill, basically like a mall, a bit smaller shops.
Welcome.
Thanks. So just walk around. Ooh, I love this brand. I'm not sure about the color, but I've been actually looking at hats like that, and well, they usually cost around quite a lot. I think the one hat that I really like was like 80 euros. Wow, this hat I wanted for so long. Let's figure out how much she wants for that. It all says one size, but I think this one size is not my size. So definitely lots of cool options, and the quality is actually amazing. Like this tiny bag, it looks like leather. It looks so amazing. Smells like leather. Super cute. I'm generally not a super like brand obsessed girl, especially now if I'm planning to travel a lot. I just like something multifunctional, but small bags like that, maybe for dinner, maybe for going out, actually really cute. There's a different side, but I don't think I have energy for that. Let's go out and explore. We found the exit. Yo. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, well, it's super humid today and it's a bit raining. We're out here at the Science Museum, I believe. It's pretty cute. Water all around. And I cannot find the big skyscrapers. Oh, I see the top of the Pearl Tower, I think. Well, we're further out than I thought. This looks like some type of memorial or something, but it looks really cool. And on every metro stop you have a different skyline of Shanghai. And actually on the way to Pudong we saw a HotMaxx, decided to jump in, and now we're back here. Super interesting store, a bit different than 7-Eleven. But here we have lots of fun drinks. Very nice. Oh, all of this looks really fun. Fun. Some eggs, always funky. I know my brother is here for these eggs. Let's see what I can find. Huge drink selection. Ooh, some sweets. So I'm looking for a fun drink, preferably cool. I really like that everything here is peach flavored, and this is a huge drink. Inside of my head. Let's see what do they have. Coming up.
Look at that pocket chicken breast. How can you say no to that?
For the protein on the way.
How dope is that? How much protein you get here? You get just A cheeky
protein.
12 grams of protein.
Nice. Wow. 3 yuan. We have the Europe import, lots of stuff from different countries. Wow, interesting. Peas. That's really interesting snacks. Okay, I guess I shall pick some fun stuff for my family to try. And like this is 2 yuan, cannot really do anything wrong with that. Let's after all get some of this chicken. You just get some things and I show you later what I get. Oh, got some goods at the HotMaxx, but now I want some drinks. And 7-Eleven just has the nicest zero drinks, so we're gonna check that out. But generally a pretty interesting store, lots of imported things. And yeah, I feel like everywhere in Shanghai you have mall over mall over mall, so if you like malls, you won't be sad here. And we're walking into the 7-Eleven. It's a bit smaller, super nice. You're planning to eat or should I grab my favorite snack? So these are our go-to drinks here on the right.
This one's dope.
So many things, and here actually really interesting always. The food that you can buy, super convenient, a lot of hot stuff. I just saw, I guess they're also drinking our drink with some alcohol as a package. Lots of people snacking here. Super cool store. Lots of food options. Here's everything that we got. Wow. Just tried the eggs. Actually pretty nice taste. So we're back at the hotel as you saw, and it just started raining like crazy. It's also getting dark outside. I think it's slowly starting to turn on, all of the skyscrapers. Crazy pool. I think also look, the W is projecting blue things into the sky. It's turning on. So just spent a beautiful evening here at the bar. Had a couple, it's dripping, it's dripping. Had a couple of drinks, had some nice tacos, took some pictures for my brother. And I'm just so grateful to be here. And yeah, today we explored the area of Pudong. The light show is going crazy, look at that. It's so beautiful. Today I just want to walk around a little bit here, the North Bund Bay area. We're gonna make our way into the Bund, maybe hit a couple of stores and just enjoy the last day and then make it to the airport, of course, and have a little bit of a recap of my time in China. Yeah, so just yesterday we're exploring the Pudong area on the other side. Actually this flower building, we're staying in a hotel a couple of days ago right there, and it looked so small, but now it's also super interesting. It's the first time for me seeing the skyline of this side where we're staying at, so the actual Bund.
This one. This is the flower.
And actually just looking at the ferries, I remembered we were on like a little night cruise, but it was also super overfilled. So I think a regular ferry during the day is the best way to see the skyline from the water, but I do recommend it. Like you go down the river all the way back to the bridge, you do a little U-turn and you see it from every side. Especially we had the light show in the back that was pretty impressive. And yeah, on this side actually pretty cool old buildings. And the legendary picture squad. So pretty cool. This looks also very nice with the green nature.
Brand new street. Painted this morning.
Wow, pretty cool street, pretty cool bridge. And a couple of days ago we actually explored the Suzhou Creek, which is here the river that leads into Suzhou, a neighboring city. And that's where it all begins. So we have a little dam here. And again, this view is just crazy. Even on a gray day like today, I thought there was lightning, but it was just a guy with his camera. But yeah, on the other side, I see the bridges we were at the last time. Also, super cool cafe down the river here. Just on every side, there's something to see. Wow. We're looking for fish. Oh, somebody jumped up. Lots of traffic already. Everybody taking pictures. And now what is funny about Shanghai, we just crossed the bridge and on this side it's crazy busy. You see masses of people. I don't understand, on one side the view on the other side might even be a bit better, but here everybody's out, everybody's taking the pictures, so it's funny. Definitely the Bund, I do not recommend after like 6-7 p.m. Everybody comes out in the morning, it's super peaceful. Or you should walk down a little bit towards the North Bund.
North Bund or West Bund is the place to be.
Exactly.
Like Central is not it.
Beautiful. So many flowers. This is really fun.
Not a zebra or something?
Oh, nice.
Like
Letting us go.
Gotta show them.
Oh, this is what we're talking about. After 6 p.m. not really enjoyable, and it's not even the best. The Nanjing Road, great for shopping. Everybody taking pictures with this view. It's so loud, so colorful. All of these huge little ads. Nice. I don't even know where to look. On every side there's something. Fun little mall. Oh, I think this guy overloaded a bit. Look, Denny. Wow, so many scooters. And I was expecting the traffic to be, oh, thank you. Got some little monster. It's really nice. It tastes like żywczyk. You know żywczyk? So I was expecting the traffic to be super perfect, strict. It is a bit crazy, but in a good way, in a fun way.
But also reasonably chill, like nobody yells at you for like crossing a road.
That's right.
Like you can be reasonably unreasonable, but you have to stay reasonable with the unreasonableness. I love it. Because I'm always slightly unreasonable, but in a reasonable manner.
Quote that. Basically, the Chinese have strict rules, but a lot of common sense, I feel like, so there's always a little bit of
leeway.
Yeah, you can play around a little bit. After a quick stop at Buddy's, we're now back at the main street. Basically walking back again, I just wanted to get the specific monster. And yeah, so many people, you see. Looks like a kid went missing. Oh, they found him. Oh. Wow. Yeah, even inside of a mall. Fun. A little fountain, and we're going down into supermarket and then metro.
Yo.
Yo.
The smell, seriously. Oh, I get the weirdest flashback right now. Just like first times in China, also like getting out of Shanghai. I think in Suzhou arriving. You know, like train stations smell like that. It's a smell in Shanghai, you don't smell it everywhere, but everywhere else in China. I cannot tell what it is, but...
He's smiling, so excited, the cook.
Yeah.
Oh.
It happens a lot, people bumping into you. I stuffed him with his croissant. Got the full European experience.
So one hype product we want to try.
I want you to try, they're good. It's more than I would actually pay. We should have bought them on the market, honestly.
Found my dream.
Wow, look at these cherries.
Wow.
The cherries are brutal.
They look
solid.
amazing.
They look like solid Ukrainian cherries.
Mm.
I wonder where they're from.
I think we're in paradise. Lots of cool options. So, how much is that? 80 bucks for cherries.
Yep.
Are we in Era 1? Look at this, crazy.
那正好促销的。
Mm.
你告诉他或者免，他就会给你这个价钱。
You sold me. I thought it was gonna fly out.
I could spend hours in supermarkets, always interesting stuff picking up. Have to restrict myself, I have limited space. Now I'm just gonna check out the drinks and then head out fast. Oh, baby drinks! Baby drinks! Oh! I know they're all over the world, but this is small. So many yogurts. And in this trip, I've started to appreciate crab. Like they have a lot of like crab noodles, crab soup. I know my brother. What is this? Lobster? Lobster king.
Same, like in you know, our country. They put the production date on, not the. You can decide yourself when they're when they're.
Yeah. And just so many fun choices. So I'm leaving in actually less than 6 hours, but we gotta do the shopping. I kept pushing it off until the last day because you always see more and more, and now I know like what 7-Eleven has, what Family Mart has, and I was really excited to check out the supermarket here. It seems a bit more pricey, but it's good.
Now you can go like this trip is sponsored by Denny Dev. Go check it out.
I have that on camera.
First link in the description. Thank you for sponsoring today's video.
Yeah.
Are you sad it's over?
Yeah, I'm a bit sad.
Yeah?
We're making our way into the metro. Also super grateful to have the introduction to like Alipay. You can actually also now pay with Visa, so it's pretty convenient. But yeah, really cool metro system in the city. And so we're back at the hotel. We're staying at the W, super amazing experience. Make sure to check out that video as well. We picked up our luggage. And now we have a pretty, not long, but a couple of metro changes to the airport. And yeah, the time here is coming to an end. As I said, it's super rainy right now. We came out of the mall, didn't want to film anything. It's just raining out of buckets, and I would say we're pretty lucky. The first couple of days it was like pretty sunny, cloudy, but overall really nice. 35 degrees I think. Now it's around 30 and rainy. Yesterday was unbearably humid, like a steam room sauna outdoors. Today is a bit more nice, but yeah, it's a bit sad. I really wanted to use the last full day to explore a bit more, but we just went for a fun little shopping walk to get a couple more souvenirs, and yeah, now we're gonna go to the metro. Maybe I find something fun on the way. So just checked in my brother into his next hotel. Basically he's to the right. He's flying out a bit later than I am, and here we are actually 40 minutes outside of Shanghai. We took the metro to Pudong airport. Ah yeah, here's already the supermarket, so here's like a very local area, pretty cool. And we saw these fancy grapes just at the supermarket back in the Bund, and here hopefully a better price for them. What are the $5 for them?
I would guess. Fine, let's pay 10 if it's 10. At least we support the locals.
Super cool, all sorts of drinks like in the city. Oh, they have like huge things.
And a goose egg.
Oh yeah, funny. So we paid less than $5 for the grapes. Feels like a bargain.
What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
It's like regular grapes.
Like they're big and crunchy. Look at this. Look how perfect they are.
I'm not part of the scam. They're really good and perfect. But they're seedless also, which I love. I love that they don't have seeds. That makes them worth it for me, because like the seeds in regular grapes are annoying.
Well, then we will see who gets them. Man without the shirt, we're in the real, we're in the hood.
Yo. So, and Danny just told me that it's a bit more of a local area. Obviously, we're outside of the city. Here you see some like garage market. Like every garage has something interesting aside. 3 people on scooter. Like it's just fun. I would love to pop into one of the noodle places, but we're a little bit tight on time. We had to like a little bit unpack, repack. I bought some presents, I bought some gadgets for camera also, so we had to manage a little bit my luggage. And now I'm just enjoying seeing a little bit again different side of Shanghai. It never ends. I feel like within the city you have so many districts to explore. Outside of the city you have so many districts to explore. So many cities in China. Would love to go to many others. And yeah, this is how it looks here. If you wonder. And back there is the metro. Metro also super affordable. Like, we were in the metro for 40 minutes. I paid 5 yuan, which is, I think, less than $1 for sure. And here also a big sparkling mall. Funny. I think they love like lights and light shows. Nice. And the metro. So my last metro ride in China. The adventure is coming to an end. We have made it to the airport. Rolling to the check-in. Well, that's a pretty airport hall. Wow. China flag in the bag. Pretty fun. We're in the wrong terminal.
My ChatGPT didn't load. I was like, no need to load it. It's pretty sure here.
Hoi. Walking to Terminal 1 now. It's fine. Getting our steps in. Alright, Terminal 1 looks also fun. Let's find my check-in counter. Getting ready for takeoff.
Getting ready for check-in. So, flying China Easter. How was China Easter?
Really comfortable.
Cool.
Really comfortable. Even for economy, had lots of leg room, pretty good food. Dinner was really good, breakfast was so-so. But I really enjoyed it. They asked me what seat I want. I said, of course, window. They gave me the window seat. So we have made it to the airport, the inside, to my gate. So first we went to the tax refund. It was super simple. Everything worked out. I think the guy that didn't like me filming, but he didn't say anything. And then I went a bit further. My gate is my gate is right next to the tax refund gate, which is a sign, I think. And we went a bit further, I checked out, I made sure my gate exists, and now we can shop, but everybody's going to sleep, apparently. Let me grab some food real quick. I guess it is almost midnight, so I was hoping to show you a little bit of Shanghai Airport, Terminal 1. The tiredness is really kicking in. It was a really intense week. Every day, an entire adventure. My brother and I were just reflecting on the metro right here, like, one of our days is like an entire crazy weekend for the regular person. Like, we went from one side of the city to the other side, back to the other side, like exhibition here, So I'm excited to look through everything, through all of the footage, kind of also relive the moments, and who knows, maybe in a couple of days my perspective will change. It's always interesting to look back into a trip after a while and maybe have some new insights and maybe see things differently. But yeah, almost at the gate. I just passed and they actually just called out the final call, which is a bit unexpected. The departure is like 35 minutes away and they just started boarding 10 minutes ago. But whatever, I guess we're lucky. Would have been crazy to miss that flight, but it's waiting for me.
For West Bund International Airport. Our flight time is 10 hours and 45 minutes.
Time for dinner. You can tell I'm super tired and we made it 1 hour earlier back to Europe. And now I have to wait multiple hours. I think that's 4 hours. Thanks, bye bye.
See you, bye bye.
I have to wait 4 hours for my Flixbus. And then I go to my city. And then I go to work. Because I didn't have enough vacation days, so I had to reschedule a bit my shifts, and now I have many days of work in a row. Bye bye. So I'm definitely not looking forward to that. But let's first arrive in the airport, freshen up a bit. And yeah, just generally there's so many people here, and I just wonder, what are they all here for? Like, what adventure were they on? Were they on vacation in Shanghai, or are they on a business trip in Germany now? Just always so interesting when I see this masses of people, quite some older people, so I hope they had fun in Shanghai. Always interesting. So I just stepped outside and it's super cold in Germany. I'm not used to that anymore, but the sun is rising, which was pretty interesting. I felt like a couple hours ago it started rising and it was like a constant sunrise throughout the window, you know, which I feel like traveling through time zones is always interesting, especially traveling with the sun or against the sun. Yeah, so I'm currently looking for a place to work, but so far doesn't look too good. It seems to be like a visitor's terrace. Let's see, McDonald's. So I'm mainly looking for a spot with outlets, which I saw a couple inside of the McDonald's, but here it's pretty dope. You can see the starting lane of all of the airplanes, and I don't know, I just think it's so cool, and everybody's moving back and forth at 6 a.m. Keep in mind, there's so much movement, and I guess it's pretty fun to look at that. And I have my little charging station, so I'm charging my phone and my camera, as you see. So just gonna enjoy my coffee here with a view, like slow morning, wake up a little bit, and then probably I'm gonna sit back there on a little bit higher table to actually get some work done. Yeah, because here I'm like, I'm laying on this couch. I guess welcome back to Germany for a while. And then big things are coming, so make sure to stick around to know where I'm headed next. I'm already looking at the flights.